Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome in, everybody. Taylor Plott here for Lawrence County Baseball. Sorry for the late stream edition, or starting the stream. We had some technical difficulties, but we are in the top of the third here in Columbia, Tennessee. Columbia Lions are up 1-0 off of a home run that happened in the bottom of the second inning. So here we start in the top of the third. Lawrence County is down 1 run. Come up to the plate to start us off is Schultz. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled down the third base line. A 1. Swung on, fouled again down the third base line. 0-2. On the mound for the Columbia Central Lions is Taylor. That was his 27th pitch of the game. 0-2 on the way. Called ball, just a little low. One, two. Swung on, foul back to the backstop. It's definitely a cool day on this Friday. Definitely a lot of cloud cover moving on in. Not too bad for a baseball game, but definitely on the chillier side of things today. Everybody's bundled up out here. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swung on, miss, strike 3. And there's the first out to start the top of the third. Maddox now coming up to the plate for the Wildcats. First pitch. Inside, almost hit him. One-0. Down and away, ball 2. As you see from the center field camera, things are shaking just a little bit windy out here, not too bad. Swung on, fouled. That one got a piece of the catcher. Umpire will make his way off out to the pitcher, hand him the ball, give the catcher just a little bit of timeout. Coaching staff coming out to check on him. Looks like the trainer as well. Not sure where exactly he got him. But checking on him, looks like he's good to go. Okay, if you're just joining us, sorry for the starting the stream late again. We had a little bit of difficulty out there. Columbia Central up 1-0. There's a foul ball down the third base line. That was off of a home run by Thomas. That's the only scoring so far in this ball game. Top to the third, 2-1 count, 1 out here. Maddox at the plate for the Wildcats. Here's the pitch. Swung on, missed. And that will be strike 3. So back-to-back strikeouts for Taylor to start the top of the third. Jack Emerson will be up to the plate now. He's the leadoff hitter for the Wildcats today. First pitch to him. Swung on, line drive, and that was going to be down for a base hit out to left field. So maybe a little bit of a 2-out rally here for the Wildcats. Alex Bedford now coming up to the plate. First pitch to him from Taylor, that is down for a ball. Not a huge lead from first. Here's the pitch. That one, same spot, called a ball again. Not missing by much. Here's 2-0. Runner fakes to second, goes back to first. That was ball 3. Bedford with a 3-0, and that is down for ball 4. So runners at first and second now for Lawrence County here at the top of the third with 2 outs. I'll bring up Jake Moore. As he'll try to drive in the run from second. Taylor looking back at the second, now pitching. That one's inside, but called a strike. Caught the inside corner, 0-1. Emerson with his lead over there at second. Jumps out, trying to get the attention of the pitcher. Taylor pitches. That one's grounded up the middle through, and that is a base hit. That will score Emerson from second. Holding up at second is Bedford. Ball gets away briefly. Doesn't look like anybody's going to advance on that one. So RBI single there from Moore, and that gets the Wildcats on the board here in the top of the first, tied up 1-1. A.J. Daniels comes up to the plate. Daniel, not Daniels. Here's the pitch. That one down for a ball. Taylor on the mound for the Columbia Central Lions. Not missing too much. That one's in there for a strike. Swung and missed. He's not missing the strike zone by much. One on the way. That one up in the strike zone, called strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners at first and second. 1 run already in the inning for the Wildcats. Here's the pitch. That one down and away, ball 2. Taylor sets, and the 2-2. Swung on, grounded, up the middle, to second, over to first for the third out. And that will end the top of the third here with the Wildcats getting on the scoreboard, getting one run there, and that ties things up at 1 as we head to the bottom of the third. You're watching Wildcat Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back, everybody. Bottom of the third here in Columbia, Tennessee. Wildcats getting on the scoreboard last inning with an RBI single up the middle. That ties things at 1. Kid on the mound for the Wildcats. He only has 24 pitches so far as we get here in the bottom of the third. Only allowed 1 run, and that was off of a home run to Thomas, and that happened in the bottom of the second. Audrey Smith getting into the box here for the Lions to start the bottom of the third. Here's a pitch, bunt shown, and in there for a strike. Kid looks in for a sign, he gets it, and the 0-1. That one up high for a ball. Here's a 1-1. Swung on and fouled. Can't tell who's over there in the Lawrence County bullpen, but looks like they're getting some action going over there. Here's a pitch. That one up high. Ball 2. Smith's digging back in to the box for the Lions. Here's a pitch from Kidd. That one up high again. Full count now. Here's a full count pitch. Just a tad high. Ball 4. And Smith makes his way down to first base. Juan Sims now up to the plate for the Lions as he gets his sign from his third base coach. Smith over there at first for the Lions. Pickoff attempt over there, nobody home. Now Kidd steps off the mound. Looks like he's checking his little pitch sheet right there. Sims is back in the batter's box for the Lions. Smith over at first with just a little bit of a lead, not too much. Here's another attempt over there at first. They fake the throw over that missed. Well, Kidd still had the ball in his hand. Good attempt there. But Smith not fooled over there at first base. Check on over to first again. Kidd ready, and the pitch. That one's in there for a strike. Smith leading again off of first. And he goes. Pitches down for a ball, and Smith will be safe with no throw attempt over there at second base. So Lions in business here. In the bottom of the third, nobody out. And now a runner in scoring position for Sims at the plate. Kidd sets. Looks over to second and delivers to the plate. That one's in there for another strike. I'll bring the count to 1-2. Short lead over there at second. Kidd pitches. That one line drived over the shortstop. That will be into left field. Smith around third. He will score. Throw in. Did not get cut off. Gets all the way to the catcher, and that will allow Sims to get over to second base. And just like that, the Columbia Lions are back up top. Now 2-1 here in the bottom of the third. Kidd getting back on the mound. Aiden Psalm now up to the plate for the Columbia Lions. Kidd trying to limit the damage in this inning. First pitch, that one is blooped over the shortstop's head. Sims had to hold up there close to second base in case he caught that, so he'll only advance over to third. So that's another single there for the Lions. Now you got runners at the corners here with nobody out here in the bottom of the third. That will bring out the coach for the Wildcats out to the mound to talk things over. Some action over there in the Lawrence County bullpen. Can't really tell who that is over there. Hayden, are you able to see who's over there in the bullpen? I can't tell what number's over there. He's shaking his head. Yeah, it's almost need a binocular to see who exactly that is over there. They got the bullpen over here in Columbia Central down the right field line, way out towards the outfield fence. I'll bring up shortstop for the Lions, Jack Beck. Kidd at 35 pitches for the Wildcats, and he will try to find some way to maneuver out of this jam he's got here in the bottom of the third. Nobody out, runners at the corners here. Beck at the plate. Here's a pitch. Runner goes from second. No throw down. So that takes the double play out of order here for the Wildcats. Psalm now at second. Sims over here at third for the Lions. Back at the plate looking to drive in more runs here for Columbia Central. Kidd steps off the mound. Now he's ready. Here's the 1-0. That one's down and away, ball 2. No big leads here by the runners. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That one swung hard, foul. Down the third base side of things. First base plane in, third base plane back. Here's the pitch. That one's down again for another ball. 3-1 is your count now. Kid just trying to, again, limit the damage as much as he can. Sims is 90 feet away from having another run here for the Lions. That pitch is down away, ball 4, and that will get the bases loaded here for the Lions. This will bring up Matthew Thomas up to the plate again. He's the one that hit the home run to get things going for the Lions in the bottom of the second. Now he steps back up with another chance, this time with the bases loaded. Catcher out to the mound here for the Wildcats. Maddox trying to calm kid down just a bit. He's gotten himself into a jam here in the bottom of the third. Still a 2-1 game, but nobody out. Bases loaded here for Columbia Central. Here's the first pitch to Thomas. That one is down for a ball. 1-0. Pitch. That one is in there and fouled. I'll bring the count to 1-1. Infield not really playing in. Got the double play available if the ball is hit up the middle. So short and second are kind of pinched just a little bit up there, but not playing too deep. Playing just a tad bit in as well. Here's a 1-1. High, swung on, miss, strike 2. Outfield playing relatively deep. Wind blowing not necessarily out too much. Here's a pitch. That one is in play, grounded over to the third. Quick flip home, and he got him just in time to prevent another run from scoring. So good play there for the Wildcats to get the first out, force out at home. But that keeps the bases loaded here. As Lohr comes up to the plate. So 1 out, still bases loaded. Here's a pitch by Kidd. In there, strike 1. Moore at the plate. Trying to add on more runs here for the Lions. Here's a pitch from Kidd. That one bounces about 55 feet from the plate. For ball 1. Bases loaded here. Thomas at first, Beck at second, Psalm at third. Moore at the plate trying to drive him in. Here's a pitch from Kidd. Down for ball 2. Like I was mentioned before, wind not really blowing too much out. It's more of a coming across the field. Here's the pitch, fouled away. I'll bring the count to 2-2. So as the field faces basically to the northeast, anything that gets hit out towards center and left will carry. Here's a 2-2. Just a tad high for ball 3. Here's a pitch. High again, ball 4, and that will walk in a run and make this a 3-1 game here in the bottom of the third. Kid now up to 50 pitches. Also bring up Gavin Bedingfield. Action down there in the Lawrence County bullpen. So I imagine Kid's probably on a short leash here. He's given up a crooked number, but it's not a huge number. Only 2 runs this inning. Here's the first pitch. That is down and away for a ball. But definitely a lot more balls than strikes for Kid this inning. Bases still loaded here with 1 out. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike. Kid using the windup. Since there's a runner at third, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Strike 2. No huge leads by the base runners. Again, bases loaded here. Kid shaking off a few signs, finds a pitch that he wants, and is ready for the 1-2. Here it is. Down and away, ball 3. And that will unfortunately get away from the catcher, and that will allow another run. I said ball 3, that was ball 2. But nonetheless, that is a critical ball there for the Wildcats, as that is a pitch that gets away from the catcher and allows the runner at third to come on home and score. Now it's a 4-1 game. Bedingfield still at the plate with a 2-2 pitch. Now on its way. That one down and away again. Now it's ball 3. Thomas and Moore, base runners for the Lions. Here's a pitch. Grounded back to the pitcher. Good catch over there. Kid throws over to first to get the out. So now that's 2 outs in the inning now for the Wildcats. I'll bring up number 7, Asher Conley, here for the Lions. 2 outs now, bottom of the third. 3 runs in so far for the Lions this inning. Swung on, fouled. 0-1 now. Kid trying to get out of this inning. Here's a pitch. Inside, ball 1. Kid now at 58 pitches. Looks in for pitch number 59. Here it is. Swung on, down, missed. I'll bring the count to 1-2. Here's a 1-2 pitch by Kid. Fought off, fouled. That was in on the hands. Conley at the plate for the Lions. Battling here, 1-2 count. 2 outs, runners at second and third. Here's the pitch. Just a bit outside. I'll bring the count to 2-2. Good pitch there by Kidd. Just missed barely on the outside corner. Conley did not bite on it. 2-2 pitch. Swung on, miss, strike 3. And that will end the inning for the Wildcats. A lot more scoring here for the Lions in the bottom of the third. They get 3 on the board. That makes it a 4-1 ball game. We're heading to the top of the fourth. You're watching Lawrence County Wildcat baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Hey Lawrenceburg, looking for something new? Come to Happy G's, located at 210 East Gain Street. We have pitching machines, batting cages, and even indoor golf. Powered by TrackMan, our system is perfect for practice or play. With over 300 courses as well as multiple mini games, it is perfect for all ages and abilities. We even offer packages for group events such as birthday parties and business lunches. So let's go! Come get your game on indoors at Happy G's.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And back here on the X Sports Network as we are back for the top of the fourth between the Lawrence County Wildcats taking on the Columbia Central Lions as Mr. Taylor Plott had to step away here for the moment. Hayden Burke's on the call currently as leading things off for Lawrence County. That will be in number 11. Trying to pull up my roster here. Do apologize. First one is in there for strike 1. Here's second pitch. Over to the second baseman. Bring it over here to first hand. That will be in there for the first out here in the top of the fourth. So that was Brooks Durham leading off for Lawrence County. That one is one pitch hit right over to second once again. They bring it over to first, and they'll be back-to-back outs here for Lawrence County. There's 2 quick ones here for Columbia. Now bringing up Truett Kidd. That was Brayson Rose with the ground out over to second base. This is in there for strike 1. Truett, it's his second at-bat here today. Struck out his first at-bat earlier in this one. So your second pitch, that's low and away for ball 1. Evens it up, 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here. Here's next pitch, in there for strike 2. Truett falls behind 1-2 now. The 1-2 pitch that's low for ball 2 is up 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 out. 2's across the board now for Kidd. Lawrence County trying to rally after giving up 3. That one is fouled away. Stays at 2-2. Wildcats gave up 3 runs in the bottom of the third inning. So they trail 4-1 here to Columbia in this one. Lawrence County looking for their first win of the season after falling to Summit earlier this week and also Brentwood last night. 2-2 once again. as that one will be in there for strike three, and that one will end the top of the fourth after 3 up, 3 down. Columbia leads 4-1. We'll be back here coming up next here on the X Sports Network.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to Wildcat Baseball here in Columbia, Tennessee, Murray County. Wildcats losing right now 4-1 as we head to the bottom of the fourth. Kids still on the mound here for the Wildcats. Been a very cloudy day on the cool side. Well, at least it's not raining and it's not too windy. Definitely got a little bit of a breeze out there. I'll bring up Lane Sharp here for the Lions to start things off for them in the bottom of the fourth with that 4-1 lead. First pitch, bunt shown, taken back, ball's down for a ball. Still seeing some action out there in the Wildcat bullpen down the right field line. 1-0 pitch. Inside. Appears it hit him. And it did. So Sharp will make his way down to first. So just like that, just like the last inning, Lions get the leadoff runner or leadoff batter on base. I'll bring up Smith for the Lions. Sharp over there at first. Not a huge lead. Adds just a few steps. Here's the pitch. Bunt shown. Dribbler to the pitcher. Kid throws over to first. And the bunt gets the base runner over there to second base. So productive out there for the Lions. I'll bring back up Quan Sims. He got on base last time, got to third, and then was part of that force out at home plate. First pitch to him, up high and away, ball one. Short lead over there at second for Sharp. Here's the pitch. That one popped up. That is back, way back. Wow, I didn't realize that carried all the way. That is back for a home run for the Lions. That one was skied way up there in the sky, and that wind carried it over the left field fence, and that is a 2-run home run for the Lions that extends their lead now to 6-1 here in the bottom of the fourth. Man, I thought that was popped up to left field, and where we're sitting over here in the left field kind of balcony area, stood up, and that left fielder was all the way back there towards the fence, and that ball was gone. And unfortunately, that ends the night here for Kidd. He leaves with a 5-run deficit, down 6-1 here in the bottom of the fourth. We'll take a quick break here. We'll be back here for more Lawrence County Wildcat baseball here on the Exports Network.
Professional care with a smile. That will always be a guarantee at Encompass Healthcare. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or even weight loss treatments, our team is equipped to serve your needs. Our doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5. Make an appointment with our providers, Kendra Brown or Tori Cox, today. Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, Tennessee, right next to Chapman Tire. For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
At Florida Mid-South Realty, we pride ourselves on our family values, professional service, and a deep local knowledge. With a small town feel and a personal touch, we're here to help you navigate the real estate process with ease. Whether buying, selling, or renting, you can trust us to guide you every step of the way. And don't forget to catch Florida Rockstars, our live podcast every Tuesday morning at 8. Florida Rockstars, rocking the real estate news and all things local. Florida Mid-South Realty, your hometown real estate experts.
And welcome back. Pitcher now for the Wildcats, Callum McCauley. He comes in and he's looking to try to shut things down after another crooked number up there on the scoreboard for the Lions. They now lead 6-1. Psalm is now up to the plate for the Lions. Here's a pitch from McCauley. In there, strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fly ball. Kind of hit to no man's land over there in right field. The chase is on, and he gets it. That's the right fielder had to make its way all the way over there towards the line. He was playing kind of up towards the right center gap, so he had a long way to run. So there's the second out of the inning. That'll bring up Jack Beck here for the Lions. McCauley wind up in the pitch. Down and away, ball one. Defensive shift here for the Wildcats. Here's the pitch. Down away, ball two. Second base is playing kind of behind second base towards the shortstop area. Shortstop playing in the shallow left field area. Here's the pitch. Swung on, driven right to that area, and that's through both third and short. That'll get to the left fielder. And that is a base hit there for Beck. I got a base runner over there at first with two outs for the Lions. He hit it right towards the shift, but he hit it in the perfect spot. It gets by both third and short. This will bring back up Thomas. He's the one that got the scoring started tonight for the Lions with a solo home run out there towards right center field. Short lead over there at first. Here's a pitch from McCauley. That one's down for a ball. Another short lead over there at first by Beck. Here's the pitch, fouled into the dugout. (6-1) ball game. Bottom four, 2 outs here. McCauley on the mound for the Wildcats. Beck kind of Thomas at the plate for the Lions. McCauley in the stretch and the pitch. Runner goes from second. That one's kind of behind the batter. So no easy throw there from the catcher. So that'll allow the runner Beck to move over to second here with 2 outs. 2-1 count now for Thomas. Runner now in scoring position. Lions looking to add on. Wildcats looking to stop them right here. Now we got a timeout called. They'll bring catcher up to the pitcher's mound. Talk things over just briefly. Thomas digs back into the batter's box. Now we're ready for that 2-1 pitch from McCauley. Stretch and the pitch. Here it comes. That one's down in front of the in front of the plate, excuse me. Blocked by the catcher for ball 3. McCauley trying to shut things down here for the Wildcats. Lions adding 2 more runs here in the bottom of the 4th. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Runner goes to third. That one's down and in, ball 4. And now you've got runners at the corners here with 2 outs for the Lions. So McCauley getting himself into a little bit of a jam here. I'll bring up Moore here for the Lions. He's 1 for 1 on the night. So here we go, 2 outs. Runners at the corners here. That's Thomas over at first, Beck over here at third. Moore at the plate for the Lions. Here's a pitch. That one hit him in the back. That one did not feel good at all, I bet. That was up there towards the spine area, it looked like. So he'll make his way down to first, and that now makes the bases loaded here for the Lions with 2 outs. And I'll bring up Bedingfield to the plate. So he's trying to cash in more runs here for the Lions. Here's a pitch. Swung on, fouled. Back to the screen. McCauley, 12th pitch on the way. Here it is. Swung on, pop up in the infield. Shortstop is under it, calls people off, catches it, and that ends the inning for the Lions. They get 2 on the board, extends their lead to 6-1. Wildcats coming up in the top of the 5th trying to respond here. You're watching Wildcat Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Let me tell you about a place that has it all for your home, bedroom, kitchen, lawn, and more. It's a home-owned and home-operated business that's been around for over 70 years, so you know they're doing something right. At Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, you'll find top name brands for every room of your house, and top brands for the outside too. Looking for appliances, televisions, couches, safes, bedding, mowers, and well, the list goes on. So make the drive today to 824 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg and be treated right.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back, everybody. Lawrence County trying to find a way back into the ball game here in the top of the fifth, running out of time as we get towards the later innings here. 6-1 ball game. Scoring done by the Lions in various ways. You've had 2 home runs, solo shot to get things started in the bottom of the second. You had a 2-run blast there in the last inning. And then in between, you had combinations of wild pitches. I believe there is a RBI single in there as well. So Lions, again, doing multiple ways to get runs in today. Wildcats, unfortunately, they've only managed 1 so far. But they'll try to add things on here in the top of the fifth. First pitch on the way. That one is in there for a ball. There's a pitch, swung on. There's a base hit down in front of the left fielder. That will get things started. That's Schultz that was over there at the plate. And he gets things started for the Wildcats here in the top of the fifth. Good start there. I'll bring up the catcher, Maddox. Taylor's still in there for the Lions. Here's a pitch from him. That one's down for a ball. He's got 59 pitches on this evening. He's had a very good game so far, only giving up that 1 run. Here's a pitch. Swung on. Over to third. Double play ball. Potentially over to second for 1. Over to first, and he gets him for the second out. So 5-4-3 double play put out there for the Lions. That scratches that leadoff hitter for the Wildcats, unfortunately. And now that is 2 down here in the top of the fifth. And now that will switch the lineup back to the top with Emerson up at the plate for the Wildcats. Taylor with the pitch. Fouled. Back to the netting. Strike 1. Taylor gets his sign from his catcher. Now he's ready. Here's a windup and the pitch. Swung back foul again. This one back over the netting for strike 2. So just like that, after a promising leadoff hitter, now you've got a double play ball, scratches those out. Now you got 2 outs and 2 strikes here for the Wildcats. Here's a pitch. Swung on, grounded over to third. Flip over to first and gets Emerson for the third out. So after a single to start things off, double play ball, and then a ground out to third, that ends the inning for the Wildcats. They have no runs on the board that inning. It's still a 6-1 ball game here, headed to the bottom of the fifth. You're watching Wildcat Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Hood.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time, and nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to Columbia Central High School. Taylor Plott here with your Wildcat baseball coverage this evening. Unfortunately for the Wildcats, they are down 6-1 as we enter the bottom of the fifth. So time running out here for the Wildcats to get back into the game. Lions, well, they're trying to add on things here in the bottom of the fifth. Still got some action down there in the Wildcat bullpen. Here's the pitch. McCauley's still on the mound. That one's outside for a ball. This is Titus up the plate for the Lions. Number 34, here's the pitch. Swung on, driven towards left field. And that one is caught over there in the left field corner for the Wildcats. That is out number 1 here in the bottom of the fifth. Titus took it deep out there towards the left field side of things, but unfortunately didn't get the carry. Wind not too breezy tonight, but definitely have some gust here and there. That's kind of where the ball's carrying out in the field this evening. He's over there towards center and left. Sharp now at the plate for the Lions. That first pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. Callum McCauley on the mound. Here's a pitch, bunt shown, and dribbled down to third base. Tough play over there. Fires over to first. That ball is wide to the right, bounces off the wall. Right fielder comes in, grabs it. That will allow Sharp to go over to second base. And just like that, tough play over there at third, wild throw, and now you've got a runner in scoring position for the Lions here with 1 out in the bottom of the fifth. Autry Smith now up to the plate for the Lions. Schultz over there at third base. That's a tough play for him. Just missed getting a good throw in over there at first base, but error over there leads to the runner moving up to second. Here's the pitch. Bunt shown again. That one is wild pitched off the backstop. That'll allow the runner Sharp to go over to third. Now you got the Lawrence County coach coming over to talk with the home plate umpire. Not sure exactly what they're discussing over there. I don't think, sometimes, especially in that situation, you might have thought about maybe batter interference, but it wouldn't be batter interference with that wild pitch behind him. So, unsure what that discussion is, but here we are. Runner at third, 1 out, 1-0 count. Smith up at the plate for the Lions. Infield in, can allow another run here. There's a line drive out towards left field. In the left fielder is caught. Runner tags from third. Here's a throw to the plate that is not cut off and late. And that allows another run in for the Lions. Now a 7-1 ball game here in the bottom of the fifth. I'll bring back up the center fielder for the Lions, Quan Sims. He is 2 for 2 on the night. He's the one that hit the 2-run home run back in the Bottom of the fourth, I believe. First pitch is a ball to him from McCauley. Here's the 1-0 pitch. In there, strike one. Ball did get away from the catcher, but the pitch was in there for a strike. Counts 1-1 now. Here's 1-1. Check swing, he did go. Strike two. McCauley trying to get out of this inning. 1-2 pitch. Here it is. Swung on, fouled. Back to the backstop. Sims staying alive there. Barely getting contact, but able to hang in there for another 2-strike count. McCauley in his windup now. Here's the pitch. Swung on, line drive right to the third baseman. Caught by Schultz. And that will end the things here in the bottom of the fifth. Wildcats need to get things going. We head to the top of the sixth. You're watching Lawrence County Baseball here on the Exports Network.
Since 1955, Evers Construction has been the company folks have trusted for residential and commercial construction projects. Today, Evers is still the leader in building and is just as committed to maintaining. From residential to commercial and industrial, Evers' team of experts stands ready to install, service, and repair all your HVAC and plumbing needs. Specializing in leak repair, maintenance, air duct cleaning and repair, air handler service, drain cleaning, gas line work, emergency unit repair, inspections, and more. Evers Construction offers a preventative maintenance package to keep your home or business cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Trained, trusted, reliable. For more information or to schedule an appointment with the pros who know, phone 931-762-3593 or visit eversconstructionco.com. Evers Construction Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to the Exports Network. I'm Taylor Plott here. Lawrence County Baseball here in beautiful Columbia, Tennessee on this cool evening, overcast. Good thing is it's not raining, snowing, or doing anything like that. It is nice and dry. A little bit of a breeze this evening. Wildcats trying to get things going here in the top of the sixth. They are down 7-1. There only one run came in the top of the third. Scoring for the Lions, they were scoreless in the first, got a run in the second, 3 runs in the third, 2 in the fourth, and added another one there in the fifth for a total of 7 runs. A couple of home runs for them as well in this game. Again, Wildcats trying their best to get things going. Looks like we had a little bit of a delay there. Center fielder trying to do something out there in center field. Here's the first pitch that is missed for a ball from Taylor. This is Bedford at the plate for the Wildcats with a 1-0 pitch. On its way from Taylor. Here it is. Swung on, foul, back. I'll bring the count to 1-1. Taylor for Columbia pitching a heck of a game this evening. Only giving up that 1 run. He is now at 65 pitches. I believe they have a little bit of movement down there in the bullpen. Swung on, miss by Bedford. Strike 2. Taylor looks in, ready. Wind up, and the pitch. Swung on deep to right field, and that ball is gone. Way gone out there for Bedford, and that's exactly what Lawrence County needs. Solo home run that brings things back to a 7-2 ball game now here in the top of the sixth. That one left the yard very quickly. That was hammered out there towards right field. So Wildcats finally getting back in the scoring column here. Now a 5-run ball game. Still have time for the Wildcats, as we have the top of the 6th and then the top of the 7th here at Columbia Central. So Taylor giving up the solo home run. That's the biggest blemish so far for his night, as he's pitched pretty well. Here's a pitch over to Moore. That one missed. 1-0. Here's that 1-0 pitch. That one is in there, though, for a strike. 1-1. Still a cushion there for Taylor. Well, we got a ball that's coming in from the bullpen over there. If you haven't been up here to Columbia Central, bullpens, they're open out there in the right and left field foul areas. Pitch to Moore, missed, 2-1. So every now and then you'll get a errant throw from one of the pitchers that are warming up out there. Fouled off by Moore. That brings the count to 2-2. Moore 1-2 on the night so far for the Wildcats. Looking to add to that. Here's a pitch. Down and away, ball 3. So full count, nobody out. Moore trying to keep the line moving here for the Wildcats. Full count pitch on the way. That one is in there looking for strike 3. So there's the first out here in the top of the 6th for the Wildcats. Good pitch there by Taylor. Froze Moore up on the called third strike looking. Pitch down to the pitcher. Flip over there to the first for an easy out. That was Daniel, the designated hitter for the Wildcats, so he grounds out to the pitcher. 1-3 on the putout. That will bring up the first baseman, Durham, here for the Wildcats. So after a solo home run, 2 quick outs here for Taylor on the mound, looking for his third. Here's a pitch. Up high, called a strike. At the top end of the strike zone there for Durham. Taylor wind up and the pitch. Here it is. Down for a ball. Two outs. 1-1 pitch. Here it is. Swung on, driven deep to center field. That Sims going back. He jumps up and catches. An incredible catch out there by the center fielder. And that ends the things here for the Wildcats in the top of the 6th. Hope he's okay out there. He hit that wall hard as he made that incredible catch out there for the third out. So only 1 run in that inning. Solo shot for the Wildcats. We head to the bottom of the 6th. It's 7-2 Lions.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back. Lawrence County Baseball here on the X Sports Network. Waller is now on the mound here for the Wildcats, scoring 1 run in that top of the 6th on a solo shot. Unfortunately, that doesn't do much in the way of putting a dent in on this deficit. 5-run deficit here for the Wildcats as we head to the bottom of the 6th, down 7-2. Waller getting his warm-up pitches in. Here's the last one, throw down to second. And we're going to be underway here shortly for the bottom of the 6th. I'll bring up Aiden Psalm back up to the plate here for the Lions. Third base coach for the Lions over there talking to the home plate umpire briefly. So now we are ready for action here in the bottom of the 6th. Waller now on the mound for the Wildcats. Here's the first pitch to Psalm. That is down and in for a ball. Psalm 1 for 3 on the night. Pitch by Waller. Up high, ball 2. Here's a windup and the 2-0 pitch. Missed high, not by much. 3 balls, no strikes here for the Wildcat pitcher. .3-0 on the way. Down and in, ball 4, and just like that, the Lions have the leadoff base runner on once again. I'll quickly bring coach for the Wildcats out to the mound to discuss things. Yeah, 5-run deficit. So that's a tough hill to climb already going up to the top of the 7th, but you don't want to make that hill even taller. So if you're the Wildcats, you definitely do not want that leadoff batter over there at first base to come around and score. This will bring up Beck for the Lions. He's also 1-2 on the night. Waller in the stretch, the left-hander. Southpaw pitches. Swung on, fouled. I'll bring the count to 0-1. Saw him over there at first, getting his lead. Waller pitches up and away, ball 2. Excuse me, ball 1. Waller looking over there at the runner at first. Now back to the plate. Now back to first. Here's the pitch. Time called. Back at the plate, waiting for the 1-1. Here it comes. Way outside, up and away, ball 2. Maddox had to jump up just a tad and catch that ball. So that brings the count to 2-1. Waller checking the runner at first. Here's the pitch. Up and away again, ball 3. The lefty deals a 3-1 pitch. That one missed, ball 4. Now you've got back-to-back walks here to start the bottom of the 6th. This will bring up Matthew Thomas for the Lions. No room for error here for the Wildcats. Again, you got a tough hill to climb at the top of the 7th, down 5 runs, but you don't want to make that a 6, 7, or 8-run deficit if you want to have a chance. Now time is called. Maddox goes out to the mound to talk with his pitcher. Nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th. Back-to-back walks to start the inning for the Wildcats. Thomas at the plate for the Lions. Waller looks at the runners and pitches. Swung on, popped up, way up in the night sky. And that is caught over there by Schultz, the third baseman, for the first out. So now 1 out. Double play still in order here with the runner over there at first. Here's a pitch by Waller. That one's up and away, ball 1. Moore is now the batter for the Columbia Central Lions. Waller ready for his 1-0 pitch. Here it is. Up and away, ball 2. That's been his miss tonight. Is up and away. Runner at first and second. 2-0 pitch. Up and away again, ball 3. Walk wouldn't necessarily hurt anything. You got third base open. You still keep the double play in order, but definitely want to get this batter 3-0 pitches in there for a strike. Three-one pitch on the way from Waller. Here it is. In there, strike 2. Caught a corner. Moore wasn't really sure about that call, but he steps back in now for the full count pitch with 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. Runner at first and second. Here's the pitch. Runner at second runs, steals third. Pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. So now runners at the corners. I'll bring up Gavin Benningfield for the Lions. Head coach for the Wildcats. Coming out to the mound and making a pitching change. So that will end the night for Waller. No real damage done, but he does have runners on base of the corners that he left for the Wildcats. Pitch and change on the way. We'll tell you who's coming up to the mound next right here on the X Sports Network.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle Hammock, General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, your Chevy GMC dealer in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. I am from Marshall County, Tennessee, where I went to Cornersville High School. I attended Cumberland University. After Cumberland, I went into the United States Marine Corps to serve the country. After that, I went right back into the car business. I'm very familiar with the car business. I have been around the car business pretty much my entire life. And my commitment to you is to ensure the most competitive new and used vehicle pricing on the market, as well as the best service around. Well, we'll treat you like family here at Heritage Automotive in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back to Columbia, Tennessee. Wildcats down by 5 here in the bottom of the 6th. Landon Bracey is in for the Wildcats here. They'll try to close things out. Got 2 outs. No damage done so far this inning, but they do have runners at the corners here. I'll bring up Gavin Bedingfield to the plate for the Lions. He's 0 for 2 on the night. So trying to turn that around. Here's the first pitch to Bedingfield. In there, swung on, strike 1. Bedingfield was late on that swing, was not expecting that fast of a pitch. Runner goes from first. Pitch is down for a ball. Does not get too far away from the plate, so that will keep the runner over there at third base. But now you've got 2 runners in scoring position now with 2 outs. Beck over there at second. Saw him at third. Pitch to Bedingfield is down and away, ball 2. Here's a stretch. And the pitch. Swung on, popped up, out to right field. Right fielder in. That ball was being knocked down, and a good catch out there by Short to end the inning here for the Lions. Last call for the Wildcats. They need 5 runs to tie, 6 runs to take the lead. You're watching Wildcat Baseball here on the X Sports Network.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back to Wildcat Baseball here on the X Sports Network. I'm Taylor Plott here with you from Columbia, Tennessee. And it is a tough hill to climb for the Wildcats here. Last call, top of the 7th, down by 5 runs. Taylor's still on the mound here for the Lions, trying to get a complete game in. And he does not have a lot of pitches this game. I'll check the count here soon, but I want to say it's only up there close to 70 pitches. Here's a pitch by Taylor. In there for a ball. I was just told he's a freshman here for the Lions. He's looking pretty good out there. Only 2 runs given up. Good pitch count. 1-0 pitch is missed down. 2 balls, no strikes. And that is his, so he's over 70 pitches. That is now, this is going to be pitch 79 for him. Outside for a ball, 3-0. Wildcats got a run in the top of the 6th, but that is it. They're trying to find a way back in this ball game. 3-0 pitch didn't miss by much and is down for ball 4. So leadoff batter is on here in the top of the 7th for the Wildcats. So Taylor will have to now pitch from the stretch. I see either pitching coach or one of the coaches down there for the Lions telling bullpen, whoever's down there, to get hot. So Taylor might be on a short leash here. There's the first pitch to the next batter. That is back to the backstop for a ball, wild pitch. So now that brings the runner down to second base. That is Rose down there for the Wildcats. Up at the plate is Chastain. Pitch to him. Lined over to short. Bounced in front of the shortstop. Collects himself and throws over to first for the first out. But that is a productive out as it moves the runner over to third. 90 feet away from adding another run here for the Wildcats in the top of the 7th, excuse me. I'll bring up third baseman, number 22, Schultz for the Wildcats. First pitch to him, swung on and missed. First strike 1. Taylor reared back just a little bit and added a extra little oomph behind that pitch. Home plate umpire walking out to the pitcher. Give the catcher some time. Looks like he maybe caught the bat on the hand or something. Not sure exactly what happened there. Now the home plate umpire will dust off home plate, give him just a little bit extra time back there. Catcher seems like he's ready. Umpire says ready for play. Taylor looks in for his sign. Here's the pitch. Swung on, missed again. Strike 2 by Schultz. Rose over here at third base for the Wildcats. He's 90 feet away from becoming the third run of the ball game, but they need more than that. Pitch by Taylor. Swung on, line drive, and that's through into left field. That will score Rose from third. The Wildcats add another run here, make it a 7-3 ball game here in the top of the 7th. Good piece of hitting there by Schultz. Down 2 strikes on the count. Shoots that ball through third and short in there for a single. Now I'll bring up next batter for the Wildcats. That is number 18, Maddox up to the plate now. Here's the pitch from him. Inside for a ball. 2-0. So Taylor getting a little bit of trouble here. 1 out, top of the 7th. 88 pitches now for the freshman. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled back for a strike 1. Maddox at the plate. Schultz over there at first. It'll be interesting to see what the Wildcats do here with the runner at first. Maybe they put something on, get him in motion here. He has a little bit of a lead over at first. Does not go. Swung on, fouled for your 2-1 pitch. That makes it 2-2. Again, Wildcats down 7-3. They're trying to chip away at that Lion lead here at the top of the 7th. Taylor pitches. Swung on, missed, but the ball gets away from the catcher back to the backstop. And that will be the old strikeout. But the runner gets down to first on the mishap by the catcher. Yeah, being told over here, that does make sense. And that first base was occupied. So technically that should make him the second out. Yeah, umpire just called it. So yeah, that's right. Good call over there from the stands up here at Columbia High School. That's right. So first base was occupied. So even though the strikeout and the ball getting away from the catcher, that will mean that the runner can move to second, but the batter is out. There's a pitch, popped up way up in the night sky. That is caught over there by the first baseman. Catcher falls down, but that will end the ball game. That was Emerson at the plate with the pop out, and that will end the game here for the Wildcats. So unfortunately for the Wildcats, they get a L here at Columbia. That makes them 0-3 on the season. Columbia wins the ball game 7-3. Columbia was at Hayden. They're 2-2. They're 2-2 now on the season, so good win for them here at their home ballpark. Well, that'll do it here in Columbia, Tennessee. I'm Taylor Plott here for the X Sports Network. Thanks for watching Lawrence County Wildcat baseball here. They'll try to get back in the win column later on, but right now it is a 0-3 start for them on the season. Hope you guys have a great rest of your evening. Enjoy the weekend, and we'll see y'all later on.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.